All right, if you're a level 6 marketing manager apprentice, you know that skill S14, constructing a robust business case, can feel like a huge hurdle. So today, we're going to break it all down. We'll follow an apprentice, just like you, named Jody, on her journey to absolutely nail this skill and create some winning evidence for her portfolio.
So this is where it all kicks off. Jody's manager, Riddle, drops this high-stakes challenge on her. And listen, this isn't just another task on her to-do list. The board is watching. This is a real test. But it's also the perfect chance for Jody to create some seriously powerful evidence for her apprenticeship. So, here's the plan. We're going to follow Jody's entire journey. We'll see her get the challenge, figure out what a business case actually is, learn how to build one step by step, turn it all into evidence for her portfolio, and then face the exact kind of questions she'll get in her endpoint assessment. Let's dive in.
Okay, so Jody's feeling the heat, right? The first thing she does, which is super smart, is go to her mentor, Adam. Before she can build anything, she needs to understand the fundamentals. What is skill S14, really?
Adam really breaks it down for her here. He explains that S14 isn't just about asking for cash. It's about building a solid, evidence-based argument. You have to be able to clearly state why you want to do something, what the other options are, what it's going to cost versus what it's going to deliver, and, this is the big one, how it helps the whole business win. Now, what's really useful about this is how it turns that formal definition into a practical checklist. Adam tells Jody that assessors are looking for these 5 key things. Your case needs to be strategic, it has to be backed by data, it's got to be financially solid, you have to have thought about the risks, and it needs to be presented so well that someone can just say yes right there on the spot. And this is why it's such a game changer. Adam really hammers this point home. When you master this skill, you stop being just the marketing person, and you become a commercial leader. You're helping the business make smart money decisions, building trust with senior leaders, and proving that marketing is a powerful driver of growth, not just a cost. All right, so Jody's got the what and the why down pat. Now she meets with her coach, Olivia, to get into the how. It's time to get practical and build a real step-by-step process. And Olivia gives her this absolutely brilliant 4-step framework. It's so logical you can't miss a beat. Step 1, what's the actual problem we're solving? Step 2, what are all our options? Step 3, let's do the math and figure out what could go wrong. And finally, step 4, package it all up in a way that your audience will actually listen to. To make that second step really concrete, Olivia gets Jody to do an option appraisal for her project. Just look at this. They're not just guessing, they are systematically weighing the pros and cons of search engine optimization versus pay-per-click. This is what critical thinking looks like in action, and it makes her final recommendations so much stronger. Next, Olivia lays out the toolkit Jody's going to need. And these aren't just buzzwords, they are the essential tools for step 3. You've got your cost-benefit analysis to prove the value, your ROI projections to show the financial return, a risk matrix to plan for problems, and a stakeholder plan to make sure you're talking to the right people in the right way. Okay, Jody has her plan, she has her tools. Now for the part that really matters for any apprentice. How do you turn all this fantastic real-world work into powerful, top-quality evidence for your APTEM portfolio? And this is a really crucial point, everyone. The assessor doesn't just want to see the final, shiny business case document. They want to see your homework, the option appraisals, the spreadsheets with your financial models, the risk logs, the slides from your presentation. All of it is valid evidence that tells the complete story of how competent you are. And check this out. This is a perfect example of what a piece of that evidence could look like. Here's a simplified version of Jody's ROI analysis. It's clean, it's clear, and it immediately screams financial value. I mean, a 400% ROI, that's a number that makes the finance team sit up and pay attention. And here's another awesome piece of evidence, the risk log. This shows she's not just living in a fantasy world where everything goes perfectly. She's thought about the potential problems, like a Google algorithm change, and she already has a plan to deal with them. This is what mature strategic thinking looks like. And finally, the cherry on top, Jody wraps it all up with her reflective commentary. Now notice how she does this. It's a simple formula. She connects her actions, like evaluating options and assessing risk, directly to the outcomes, like choosing the best option and getting that crucial approval. This is exactly what assessors are looking for. The work is done. The evidence is in the bag. But now for the moment of truth. Jody presents her case to her manager, Radel, who grills her with the same kind of tough questions she can expect to face in her endpoint assessment.
First up, a classic EPA question. Riddle isn't just asking, "What did you do?" She's asking about her process, her methodology. How does she consistently handle this tricky balance between reward and risk?
And boom, Jody absolutely nails it. Her answer is so confident and structured. She talks about both sides of the coin, the return, which is backed by data, and the risk, which is managed with a clear plan. It shows a really balanced and professional approach.
But Riddle's not done yet. She hits her with another challenging question, this time testing her communication skills. Because a great business case isn't one size fits all, right? How does she adapt her message for different people?
And just look at this distinction-level response. This shows true strategic savvy. Jody knows exactly what each group cares about. For the finance team, it's all about the numbers. For the board, it's the big picture strategy. And for her own marketing team, it's the nitty-gritty operational details. This is masterful communication.
And the result of all this hard work? Total success. Not only does Jody get her project the green light, but she has created a perfect multi-layered piece of evidence for skill S14. And even more importantly, she's been through the whole process from start to finish and now feels completely ready and confident for her EPA. So we've followed Jody's journey from challenge to success, and now the only question left is for you. Take a look at your own job, at the opportunities and the problems you see every day. What's the first winning business case that you're going to build?